Hey gang, welcome back to your review channel. Today we're looking at, yes, it's drone season again. This is the Ascend ASC 2600 Premium HD Video Drone with ultra wide lens and optical flow technology. That's what it says. So what we have here is a drone. It's in a box. We're going to take a look at this, do a quick unboxing, talk about the 6 gyro access points, 2.4 gigahertz precision digital remote control, onboard camera, onboard video, 400-foot range, foldable compatible, hook up to your phone, 115 degrees of wide angle views. We'll see in a new 1080p high definition camera. We'll check that all out. We're doing a quick unboxing. Here it is, right here comes the remote. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to the unboxing. Here, when you see this top of the box that you want to open it from, it says open from the bottom. So the reason why I think all your goodies are on the bottom of the box. So we're going to open from the bottom, take it all apart, and then we'll get right back to you. We'll take a look at all the components. Okay, open up the bottom of the box, and we have an instruction manual. Here is some of the accessories in here that are all tight. All right, so what do we have here? We have some extra blades, which is nice. A toolkit with a USB drive. I'm not sure what that thumb drive is all about. This is the connector for the phone that connects onto the remote control. They give you the batteries, which is really nice. These are all, looks like AAA to me. Yep. And the battery itself for the drone. It has to be charged before we start. So let's get that all out. Let's get the drone out, take a quick look at all that. And then I'm going to charge the battery, and then we're going to take a quick test flight. Don't forget to keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Keep this book here. That's also how you download the software for your phone. This is a little QR code. Save that. And on the drone, just remember you have to take the plastic off the actual packaging, which can be a pain, and you have 3 mounting screws to disconnect to take out the drone. So you just can't rip off the drone, you're gonna break it. So make sure you take out these screws here. These come off pretty easily, and save them if you want to repackage it or mount it, or if you have any issues with the item itself, you want to return it. Always keep everything just in case. And let's take those off. A lot of things here, holding everything down for some reason. A lot of stuff here. Oh my God. All right, that's, I guess we'll call it safety tape. That's safety tape out of the way. So I believe you can transfer the information from the drone into your phone, and also it can record on a micro USB. Looks like a slot right here for it. And they also give you this is a little mini card reader, so you can pop your micro USB here, and then you can plug it into your computer so you can extract the information, which is important, but does not give you a card. So there's no card included. Little screwdriver here to take off the propellers. Little props if you have to change them. They do give you the extra ones, like I said before, which is kind of nice. That's always an important thing to have. And also, again, the batteries. This is the charger, so you got to charge the battery, and you got to charge the battery off the actual drone itself. You have to charge the battery inside on the battery itself. A lot of people don't know that, so you have to just plug it in to that, and let's charge up the battery. That won't work without being charged. Little tiny slot inside the battery, hard to see. Again, you just pop that in, a little light will go on, and that'll charge the battery. So we'll get that going. For the phone, as you can see, this is adjustable, so that will fit most phones. That just snaps on the back here. Also, you got to put the batteries in. There's a couple of screws here. Take the screws out and include the 4 AAA batteries included. And again, they do give you a full set of extra propellers, props, so that's cool. All right, so I'm going to get the batteries installed in this. I'm going to get this battery charged up, and then we're going to just take it a quick setup process, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so let's continue. Okay, cool. Let's get this on and lock that down. That's good that this actually little screwdriver works for both the propellers and also that. So throw that. Looks like it snaps on the top and snaps down. Okay, yep, and then snap down the bottom. Okay, cool. So just put it on the top and then snap it down to the bottom, and that's on there. And you can see how you can just. Now I have an iPhone 10 Max, and it doesn't fit on here, so you have to take it out of the case, and it barely fits, but it does work. Again, it uses the Wi-Fi signal to connect to it. Let's see if the power goes on. Okay, so the power works. So, okay, shut that off. So batteries are installed correctly, so that's good. So let's take a quick look at the drone and get the batteries charging. Oh, take a look at that. So the drone is very compact and small, as you can see here. It's very lightweight. It actually feels I had the one last year. This feels more plasticky or a little bit lighter. Maybe it's just my thoughts. I'm not really sure why it feels less, but it does. It just feels, it's wicked light, which is great for a starter drone. So if you're looking for a beginner drone, this is really good. I had a lot of fun with it last year. And if you didn't see that video, I'll leave a link down below where you can see that video from last year. Great views on it. Very informational, and also just gives you a little bit of look of basic drones. So if you're looking to start out in droning, this is definitely a good way to go. So open it up. It's basically you just pop it open. You can see the arms just open up very easily, like that. Okay, and then the bottoms just pop out, just like that. Okay. And then you pop your battery in the back. Battery goes back in here. When that gets charged up, we'll put that in. We'll sync it. There's a certain way to sync the drone. It's a little bit different than your higher end drones that are already sunk or already synced. And they automatically work. This one you have to sync every single time it powers down, which is a pain in the butt. But the way to sync it, turn the power on, and then you just go up, left, and then down, hold it down. That'll sync it. It'll give you a beep and it tells you you're all set to go. And then we have some certain commands. So definitely read the manual. Don't skip the manual part. Read the manual, look it over, and I'll give you all the information. I'm going to finish charging the battery, and we're going to get back to do that. And also, don't forget to download the software for the actual app itself. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you a couple quick things before we do the actual test itself, and then talk about the camera. Here's the camera right here. It's a manual camera, so there's no automatic. You can't control the camera at all from the remote. So if you want it pointing down or up or straight, you have to actually manually do it before it takes off. Okay, so I recommend a 45 degrees or even downward to get, see what's going down, or if you want to see the horizon, maybe like this, depends. You have to kind of manually do it. That does stink, but for the price point, that's what it is. And also, with this drone here, it has what it says here. It's called optical flow. So optical flow is, it says it has a camera on the bottom that reads the ground. So it'll stop it from drifting back and forth, like you see a lot of the drones drift, the cheap drones, but only good for 30 feet. So once you pass 30 feet, you're on your own. So I guess the idea behind that is to give you a lot of practice, learning how to fly the drone, keep it more stable, and then you can go a little bit higher as you become more comfortable flying the drone. But don't go too high. You can lose signal, and the drone will just go on its own until it runs out of power, and then it'll go into automatic. It'll automatically set itself down, land, but who knows where. So just be careful of that. Okay, don't go too high. People have lost these drones, and this is $70 this drone, so you don't want to lose $70 the first day. Give yourself some time. It has that optical flow in the bottom, which helps keeps it stable. And then once you learn how to do it, then you can also adjust the pitch, I believe, in these remotes. You can adjust also for that drifting as well. As it gets a little bit higher, you can control the drift, but the pitch of the propellers, you can control the pitch, and that's how it works. Again, it's not perfect. It's $70, not $700, and that's the main difference. So those are the couple of cool things I want to bring to your attention. Battery takes an hour and a half to charge, and it runs about 10 to 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, right around there approximately, depending on the wind speed and things like that. So that's what that is. Okay, so we'll charge that battery, and we'll come back and we'll finish up the setup, and we'll get the drone going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We're doing a full flying of this drone on location somewhere. We're going to get some video footage and the whole thing, and you're going to see everything. So that's kind of cool. Okay guys, so I finished charging up the battery. It took about an hour and a half to charge the battery. It runs around 12 to 15 minutes, like I said before. If I didn't say it, that's what I want to tell you. Battery charge, and I have a micro USB card, and we're going to put it in the drone itself, and it just snaps in upside down and just pops in and clicks, and that's how you install that. And let's put the battery in. Battery slides in the back, snaps in like that. So how do you sync the drone to the remote? Simple. Power up the drone. The lights are flashing, as you can see here. Power up the remote. So you want to just go up one and down. The light stopped blinking, and now it is synced to the remote control. That's how you sync it. So let's take a look at the app and see how we get that connected. Okay, so we need to go to the Wi-Fi settings, and you'll see a drone setting. So how it works is AC drone 202691371. That's the password you want to type in. So it's a little confusing when you first get that. So that's what you have to do. So 02691371, and everyone will be different. So this won't work for yours. Everyone is different, right? So 02691371 and 1. Hit join. That'll connect the drone, and then we can actually use the app. And that's connected, and you can see here we are now recording. It's the drone camera is actually live now. And so it's not too jittery, so we'll just take a look at that. So we'll do a full test outside and record everything. So that's how you set up the Wi-Fi to the phone. Really simple, super simple to do. We'll shut that off for now. Let's just talk about how to fly the drone real quick. So I'm gonna take this out for a full test, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel like I told you before. And to start the drone, just from a cold position here, hopefully it won't hit anything here. Let's see. You wanna just point it inward, just like you see here. So that is actually running right now, okay? Just like that. And then you shut it off. Down again, okay? So a cold start, right from landing in towards you. Just like you said, shut it off. Down. And that's how you start and stop. Or you can do take off and land right from this one button right here. So those are real simple, real quick to do. So let's just do a quick test here. See if I can get it without getting killed. And let's see if I can get it to. Okay. So there we go. The drone has started. And now we're just going to do a little takeoff to see how stable it is. Now it's pretty stable, as you can see here. So it's staying stable, which is much better than the last one. You can see that. So it's hovering. Just lift it up a little bit. Actually not too bad. You can see here, it's not drifting at all. It's got that sensor on the bottom that actually measures where it is, like I told you. And there it is. And now let's land it. We just press this button to land it. All right, guys, well, that was successful. So I like the way this sounds so good. It works pretty good. I'm going to take it outside and do a full video of it flying around. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it as always. And I'll see you outside of the next one. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when the next video is ready. Thanks for watching, and watch these other videos. And I'll leave a link for the video for the last drone I did. Thanks for watching.